barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. Lumos.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late. I wonder where they're from.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Look at your hair, your complexion. Whatever it is, they'll all want to know your secrets.
Revelio.
Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madame Scribner, but anyone else, I think.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Shame. I think magical beasts are incredible.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Good luck, Arthur. Have you ever had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Good luck, Arthur.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Revelio.
Such a beautiful owl. Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm not worried.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Nice to meet you. You think you should...
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu. Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right? Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yes, I was.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school. That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Nice meeting you. Is your
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle? Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Nice meeting you. Is your nice meeting?
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you. Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Revelio.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
House Elf Recipe Book. You've just unlocked a field guide. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Options button. Open field guide. Level 1. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select challenges. Overall field guide pages. 1%. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back.
Clever, isn't it?
Level 1. Challenges. Overall field guide pages. Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. 1 out of 2. Gear appearance reward. Hogwarts Regalius, level. Collections. Conjure in Revelio pages. 1 out of 100, unknown. House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Tools. Potions and magical, level 1. Circle button, inventory, quests. All, welcome to Hogwarts. Professor Weasley said she has more to show me. I should follow her, level 1.
Your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Perfect timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered a flue flames fast map. Flue flames locations. L2 button, R2 button. Zoom. Select the Great Hall. Welcome to Hogwarts. The Great Hall. Welcome to Hogwarts. Professor Weasley said she has more to show me. I should follow her to find out what she has in the Great Hall. The famous Great Hall of Hogwarts. Cross button. Select the right side of the map. Select the Library Annex region to continue. The Library Annex. The Library Annex. The Annex of the Library. Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
My family has a god.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor. Can you... what's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor. What exactly is...
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor. Can you tell...
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Lumos. Tego!
But my so obviously we're an important family.
My father once nearly died in the fire of a Serena, so I'd say that it's worth for the ministry any day.
What did they want about
That would be ridiculous.
I suppose you're right.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing, sir. I hope I'd...
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. Fluflame's locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. Defense against the dark arts charms class. The field guide map. Defense against the dark arts class. The field guide map. Defense against the dark arts class. Charms class. The field guide map shows Professor Defense Charms Defense against the dark arts class. Cross button.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Cast Charmed Compass Up button. The Charmed Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. The Charmed Compass Up button will lead you to anything you're tracking.
My aunt has some potions. Swears are from Sigmund like himself. What? She looks very happy. She says there weren't even put in the potions. Like how What? Why are you looking at my chin like that? Stop it! As far as I know, the only potion I've learned is Speak and Draft. Best time for the history of magic. I need someone to lend me some potion ingredients. Don't give me that look. I told you before I was only musing about the ingredients. If I actually brew one, I wouldn't have the faintest idea what to put in them. Let alone finding how to use them. That's wondering. All of my relatives work in the industry. Every one of them. I suppose I'll probably be a higher up there one day. Best to stay in with me.
Why would I want to hear what you're good at?
Crazy runs in my family. I've never even cried. Even when my brother puts Grindylow in my bed. Possibly a bit of crying, but no tears. I thought I knew about it.
I've learned almost all of the Goblin Rebellions off by heart. You can test me. Go on, test me.
Fear is weakness. I never feel fear.
I think it's a sign when you're best at something. Take me, for example. Hecate said I'd make a wonderful aura. Imagine.
When I fell off my broom and broke a big bone, he said he'd never seen me get to one.
You're brave, though, aren't you? I've seen you in her odyssey. You're a conqueror of those mountains.
Our neighbour at home knows someone who's related to the adventures are going to grow. True, Nimfrid of the Sea friends is named.
I didn't think. I wonder why Madame Kagawa didn't become a professional Quidditch player. This is not actually that good.
The best way to learn how to fly a broomstick is by trial and error. In my case, it was a lot of error.
Broomsticks are going out and fly like this. So many other ways to travel now.
When you move forward on your broom just right, you can get an incredible burst of speed.
No better feeling than the wind in your hair as you fly above the world on a broom. Wouldn't it be romantic to fly in a...
Revelio.
Well, Madame Kagawa said she's never seen anything.
Revelio.
Footwork, man!
Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. Circle button. Back.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio. Revelio. What are you up to now? Revelio. Revelio.
Speak for yourself. I've seen a rat in our corridor.
No, it will never. Stop being such a bad influence.
Well, I might have come with you, but now you've got me thinking how useful it is to turn around.
no concern of...
What am I missing?
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Perhaps I'll have a look. Have you learned and are there other paintings?
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Perhaps I'll have you learned...
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Perhaps I'll have a look.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Protego!
Revelio!
One should be prepared for anything.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy herbology, but Professor Garlick makes it so interesting.
Revelio.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft? I would have expected somewhere more posh. With lower Hogwarts.
Wooden cat. 5 pages. This wooden statue bears the likeness of Pangadon.
Can't have been good for me.
Hogsmeade is the only wizarding...
Revelio.
Broken broom.
They're very jealous of me. And
Three Sisters Bell.
some of us are tidier than others, though, aren't we? You don't have to look far to know who the disgrace is in our industry.
Revelio.
Goblin artifact.
Revelio.
Scorch marks. 5 pages. Allegedly the location of the first.
Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
Revelio.
Frog Choir.
Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
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 I haven't slept well for ages. I miss my pillow from home. What? Nothing wrong with that.
And the boys don't make it any easier. The boys from their country think they sleeping next to mandrakes.
Not the best idea.
Level 2. Circle button.